It's here, our 12-day podcast series, so you do not quit and you finish strong in 2024. Yes, I can help you lose weight. I can give you tips and tricks to see the scale drop in December, but really my heart is to help you to understand in the core of who you are that it is possible to walk in freedom. You don't have to constantly struggle with weight. This does not have to be the burden you bear for the rest of your life. You can break the chain in your family, and that, my friend, is a lot of fun. I'm Kelsey Wickenhauser, the host of Kingdom Fit Moms podcast, and over the next 12 podcasts, you're going to get fired up to live in that freedom from the battle with the scale. We're doing 12 days of freedom during the Christmas season, and you can start now on what needs to be done to start losing weight for the last time. Here's what you need to do. Hop down to the show notes, sign up so you get my fun, daily, motivational, Christ-centered emails that will remind you why you're on this journey in the first place. And hint, it's not just to rock your favorite beach outfit in a few months or to look good in your next high school reunion. You need to listen in daily for 12 days and share your takeaways in the free Kingdom Fit Moms Facebook community. Read the daily emails for scripture to motivate you, and you'll also get fun gift ideas for the health lovers in your life, or maybe those who want to be, or maybe even yourself. Plus, there will be surprise promos for all things Fit Moms. Come join us to get focused and get excited to take your health back this holiday season and for the rest of your life. We start Thursday, December 5th, and I can't wait to hang out with you. Hi, Fit Moms. It's a holiday season. It's the most wonderful time of the year to not only hang out with your family and to celebrate Jesus and do all of the fun Christmassy things, but also, believe it or not, it's the most wonderful time of the year to focus on your health and to make health a priority and to not overindulge. So we have 12 days of freedom that we are getting ready to start tomorrow. But I just wanted to record a brief podcast to kind of share my heart behind why we're doing it and what to expect. I think it's good to understand, first of all, why this podcast series is necessary. Maybe you know this, you probably know this, but December, it usually is an excuse to neglect our health, right? We use December like, oh, this is just not the month for me. I'm going to eat a bunch of sugar and butter, and ultimately I'm going to end up sick and overweight and tired and miserable if we're being honest with ourselves. And it's not your fault because that's what culture tells us, make all the cookies, which I'm a fan of cookies, right? It's not like cookies are evil, but we're going to talk about how to navigate this season in freedom with all the cookies too. And we are changing the narrative because you are a fit mom and you don't have to succumb to societal pressures and to other people's expectations. We're making health a priority. So here's how I want you to approach the next 12 podcasts. I think if you can, maybe you're listening while you're driving or walking, which I'm all about multitasking, but if you can, take the time to just sit with your journal. They won't be really long episodes, so maybe you do it in the morning or in the evening before bed. Get out your journal and take notes about what God is speaking to you. I really want you to come with open hands and an open heart to be transformed in December in body, but more so in your heart and your mind. And remember that what Fit Mom stands for, it's not another fad diet, okay? It's a complete change in the way that we think, in our heart posture. And it's actually a community that helps you to surrender this area of your life so that ultimately life is so much better. So that, you can walk with the Spirit and experience all God has for you, and you're not thinking about weight or your lack of confidence or your clothes not fitting anymore. So when you're listening to the 12 days of freedom and when you're reading the daily emails and you're just processing, okay, what does this mean for me? I want you to get curious. I want you to have a what if mentality. What if I actually changed? What if I actually succeeded? What if I used this month in December to get ready and to start making commitments and to start taking small but powerful action for the change that I want to see in 2025? And what if 2025 is the year where I become a fit mom? Just start getting curious and excited. Let the stories that you will hear over the next several days inspire you to start dreaming again, and really consider the scripture that talks about only letting those thoughts into your mind that are true and noble and honorable and good, instead of going to this place of failure and shame and I will never. I'm getting excited just talking about it. By the way, excuse my voice. I feel like every single time of the year in November or December, I catch my kids cold and I get a laryngitis, which is not ideal for podcasting. So I had to take a little break. But anyway, it's coming back, so bear with me. So as you go through these 12 days, I also would encourage you to ask yourself, who do I need to share this with? Who is somebody in your life who maybe always is jumping on the January bandwagon? Maybe it's somebody that is your, quote unquote accountability partner, and you guys always let each other off the hook. Somebody that always feels frustrated about failing over and over again. Just send them a simple, hey, you want to join me in this? In Fit Moms, we are all about generational change and a new health legacy, and being the one who breaks the chain, who cuts the rope, who says, it stops with me. We were talking last night on our weekly call inside of Fit Moms Academy about this, and one of our Fit Moms who's been a leader and just totally transformed her life and her mindset, she was sharing that initially she really had to stick up some boundaries with her her parents really, and maybe some siblings, but there was a sense of like, my boundaries have to matter and this health journey is important. But now, because she was brave enough to create those boundaries and stick with them, her mom has lost, I think she said 45 pounds. Her dad's labs have drastically improved. She is really this gateway for real food in her home, and it's normal in her family and with her 3 kids to eat the food that God made. But she had to be the one to change what was normal, and you can do that too. It takes courage, and we're going to build that in you over the next couple weeks. So really consider who in my family or friend group needs encouragement. Send the link so she can be a part of it and register and get in all the fun in December. Okay, so open hands, open heart, share with a friend. I encourage you to journal and to really see this as a chance for you to get curious with the Lord and get excited for what this month brings and ultimately what the next year will bring. So ready, go subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss an episode. Make sure you're on my email list, and I will see you tomorrow. Are you ready to take the next step and go all in on your health journey? Do you know that you need a community of like-minded women to spur you on to better health and create the change you've longed for years? Are you tired of going from diet to diet only to end up where you were before? Well, if you know you're ready, then come join us inside of Fit Moms Academy today, where you'll learn to break the cycle of going from diet to diet and truly lose weight for the last time. We're not just a weight loss program. We're a community where you gain accountability, coaching, and strategies to simply lose weight with Christ at the center of it all. You will learn how to simplify your food choices, to stop using food as a coping mechanism. You'll learn how to make the healthy choice the easy choice, and ultimately invite God into the journey so you can heal from why the struggle exists in the first place. Weight loss is going to be so much less complicated than ever before. And there's really no reason not to join today. You can get started for as little as $97 when you sign up. Make this the best Christmas gift ever to yourself, the gift of amazing health that will carry over to every single area of your life. Get excited to transform into your most confident self, all for God's glory. Go to kelseywickenhauser.com/join today to get started, or hop down to the show notes for more information.